Welcome to this lecture on firms and competitive markets, based on Chapter 14. Today, we explore how firms behave when they operate in the most competitive environment possible. In the previous chapter, we studied the cost of production. Now, we shift to the other side of the profit equation, revenue. But revenue depends heavily on the market structure. In economics, we look at four main market structures: perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition, and oligopoly. This chapter focuses on the first and simplest one, perfect competition. In this chapter, we answer several important questions. What makes a market perfectly competitive? How do total, average, and marginal revenue behave in such a market? How does a competitive firm choose its profit maximizing quantity? When should a firm shut down or exit? And finally, what do market supply curves look like in the short run and long run? Imagine yourself 3 years after graduation running your own business. You must decide how much to produce and what price to charge, how many workers to hire. To make this decision correctly, you need to understand two things. One, your cost. The second is the level of competition in your industry. So we began by examining firms in perfectly competitive markets. Let's look at revenue. Total revenue equals price times the quantity. Average revenue equals CR divide Q, and in perfect competitions ER equals price. Marginal revenue M equals change in TR from selling one more unit. In perfect competition, MR always equals price, that because firms can sell as much as they want at the market price without changing it. To maximize profit, firms compare marginal revenue to marginal cost. If MR greater than MC, the firm should increase output. If MR less than MC, the firm should decrease output. The profit maximizing quantity occurs where MR equals MC. This condition holds for every competitive firm. In the short run, a firm may temporarily shut down, but in the long run, it may exit permanently. Shut down means stop producing but still pay fixed costs. Exit means leave the market entirely. A firm shuts down in the short run if revenue cannot cover variable costs. Shut down if P less than AVC. In the long run, the rules changes because all costs are variable in the long run. A firm exit if P less than ATC. Fixed costs are sunk in the short run. Sunk costs cannot be recovered and therefore should not affect shutdown decisions. A firm should only compare price to AVC when deciding whether to keep producing. A firm's long-run decision to exit. Cost of exiting the market, revenue loss equal TR. Benefit of exiting the market, cost savings equals TC. Zero FC in the long run. So firms exit if TR less than TC. Divide both sides by Q to write the firm's decision rule as exit if P less than ATC. In the long run, a new firm will enter the market if it's profitable to do so. If TR greater than TC, divide both sides by Q to express the firm's entry decision as enter the PC greater than ATC. To contract market supply, add up individual firm supply curves. In the short run, the number of firms is fixed. Firms supply only when price is at least equal to their AVC. In a market with many identical firms, the market supply curve shifts depending on price and number of firms. In the long run, economic profits attract new firms. Entry increases supply, pushing price down until profits vanish. If firms are losing money, some exit, reducing supply and raising price. This adjustment continues until the market reaches long-run equilibrium at zero economic profit. Zero economic profit includes opportunity costs. Owners are still compensated for their time and resources, so firms remain in business even when economic profits are zero.